Hey guys, and welcome to Car Guy 1999 Reviews and Infiniti of Nashua. Today we have the 2022 Infiniti QX60. I've been waiting a very long time to say that, and they are finally here, and we finally have one that's not currently sold, so we can check it out. It is gorgeous. This one here is a pure. It's finished in mocha almond over graphite. Sticker price here of $50,800. But here's the thing, and what I love about the QX60, even though this is the quote-unquote base model, you have features that you wouldn't find on some more common rivals, like your Honda Pilot, Telluride, that you don't get on the fully loaded ones. This one comes with a heated steering wheel, heated seats, Sirius XM radio, everything you ever need right here in the Pure, even a panoramic sunroof. In the Pure, you have analog gauges, which look great, lux, sensory, and autograph. You will have a digital gauge. Backup camera in sport mode. Let's go for a drive. We've had a QX60, a pre-production model, in our showroom for the past few weeks, and it's just kind of been teasing me. It's like, hey, it's right here, but we couldn't drive it. It's pre-production, you can't drive them. This one is a production model. It's the first one we've gotten in that was not sold before it got here. So now we're using this as our demonstrator. You can customer's interested but needs to drive it, you can drive this one since there's no active deposit on it. Although by the time this video goes live, I can see somebody putting a deposit on it. But we'll see what happens. After driving it for a little bit, I've driven the previous gen QX60 a ton. Almost every appraisal I do at the dealership is a QX60. I would say a solid 50 to 60% of appraisals are QX60s. So how does the new one feel compared to that? It's completely different. I will say the 9-speed automatic is a world different than the CVT. It is worlds apart. Refinement, the amount of sound and all that, it's quiet. It really is a very quiet car. And like I said, this is your base model. This is the Pure. And that's why I love to film all different trim levels, because yeah, I drove an autograph and be like, okay, yeah, it feels this good, but this is an autograph. And a Pure, I'm like, no, they're all this good. At this point, moving them around the lot, photographing them and stuff, I've driven every single trim level. This is the first time I've had one out on the road. The platform is great. Good amount of power. I am very, very impressed. This is the first major redesign of the QX60. So this is the second gen. First gen, I mean, you had minor facelifts here and there, but nothing absolutely game-changing until now. .5-liter naturally aspirated V6, 295 horsepower. It's plenty for the segment. It's plenty. Not begging for more at all, especially made it to this 9-speed. It's a great transmission. I mean, even in the Pure, you have memory seats. Like, that's huge. They really changed the game on this one. Underneath, in the very basic of terms, this is based on the same platform as the new Pathfinder. But to driving that and driving this, they drive very differently. For the better on terms of the QX60. It just feels much more luxurious. That's a huge thing for me. The previous gen QX60, while it was a very luxurious car, it still felt too much like a Pathfinder. This feels completely different. If I seem a little bit awestruck, it's because I kind of am. So far, except for the service guys who PDI these, I am the first person to drive one of these. It's just pretty crazy to say. I think definitely later today, before our holiday Christmas party, we're gonna have a couple other salespeople drive it, just so we can help, so they can help people sell them. I'm not part of the sales team, but this is good. This is really good. I did not think it would be this big of a change. I would put my money towards one of these, honestly. Once we start getting more in inventory, I'm going to run a lease special. Because if actually, no. Hey, Diana, can I get a demo? Can I get a demo of one of these? I'll be nice. No, honestly, if these lease out well enough, I would buy one. They're that good. Oh, thank you so much for a 9-speed instead of the CVT. That was my biggest complaint with the previous gen, was the CVT, and it was a lot of other people's complaint too. It just, in a luxury SUV, a CVT doesn't fit the character. But this 9-speed very much does. I haven't driven it in manual mode. That's actually really responsive. If you have paddles on the back of a steering wheel, I expect them to be good. And these are. Wow. Listen, I didn't go into this expecting it to be this good. I know I've said that, but it's so true. This is probably my biggest surprise of 2021, is just how good this is. For people who are buying these sight unseen, which is happening, we have deposits on almost every single one. I see no reason why people won't buy these. No reason. I think a test drive, if anything, if you're on the fence, a test drive of it is going to make you buy it. At first, I looked at the sticker price. I'm like, oh, that's pretty high. No, it's worth it. Now I'm saying these are low prices. These are really affordable options compared to what these would compete against. But thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. I will see you all in the next video.